Brittany. So, today I'm gonna be doing my top 5 best videos of 2023. So, and these are the ones I feel like are the best, and not just because of the many views that it has gotten, but because I really enjoyed doing these videos and just able to share these videos, whether it was reactions or a movie review, or whether it was just something that I just wanted to do, something I just wanted to share. So the ones that I personally feel that were the best was back in time watches on Titanic, and it has gotten 38 views. I'm so sorry, my phone's hitting the tray. I enjoyed that one because I was just sharing a memory of the first time that I watched Titanic and how it just really moved me, and how that was like to me it was like the first movie that just really made me cry because it was so, gut wrenching and so heartbreaking. And to see that at 13, yeah, it just really it really broke me. And honestly, it still does. And I did watch it recently, um like the day after of its 25th anniversary. But I did watch, of course, because I love the movie, and because no matter how many times I watch it, it still makes me cry. And that's okay. I don't mind crying of I don't mind crying when it comes to a movie where it has a really sad part. The like most of it was sad because it was just it was just very horrific, and it was just heartbreaking to see what was going on and everything. So, yep. And movie review. Oh no, wait. Okay, and then reacting to Insidious the Red Door trailer, and that has gone 43 views. And yeah, doing that video was fun, but at the same time, I was a bit anxious because, when it comes to reacting to horror movie trailers, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I'm gonna see that's gonna make me jump or gasp or even just scream. So when it comes to horror movies, yeah, it makes me anxious and I just feel very tense, and I don't know what I'm gonna see. So like I feel like my mind just goes everywhere and I don't even know what to expect. But then when I do end up seeing something that's completely terrifying, then yeah, you're gonna get a reaction from the horror trailer I'm reacting to, or to a horror scene that I'm reacting to. So yeah. And that was fun, but I was getting anxious. And honestly, when it came to seeing that demon, towards the end of the trailer, that scared me. And because I did watch the Insidious movies, and just seeing that, um it really scared me when I saw it the first time in the first one. And I don't think it's in part two, or I think you kind of do, I think towards the end, but and then it shows up again in this movie of the Red Door. And I haven't seen that, but if it ever becomes available to watch on HBO Max, then I will watch it. But I just don't like seeing it because when it comes to things like that, when it comes to uh, something very dark and evil, when it comes to, demons, it absolutely terrifies me. And even the way it looks in the movie, Oh, I just get chills, I just get terrified. So yeah, I just got so scared seeing that. Um, Other video, um, back in time watches on Jurassic Park, and it has gotten 59 views. So yeah, I really enjoyed this video because even in this video, I was just sharing a memory of the first time that I watched Jurassic Park, and the fact that, and I think most of you know this, especially those who have been subscribed to my channel for a long time, but even for those who are new here, um, you're gonna know this, but for those who already know already, because I've mentioned this before, but the fact that when Jurassic Park came out in June in 1993, I was a year old. And so, yeah, I did, I was there at the theater when it came out, with my mom, my, my mom and dad and sister, and I believe my grandma was there too at the time. And of course, I don't remember a thing. I was just a baby, a year old, and I'm like crying and screaming because can't I can't understand what's going on. I don't know what I saw was a movie, and I didn't know that the T-Rex that I now love, that it used to scare me, which of course is understandable. And so I didn't know. I can't really grasp to really understand from what I was seeing was a movie because it just looked real. And I'm sorry if it looks maybe a little dark in here, but that's because it's kind of gloomy outside, so there's still some light in here, but I'll try to manage. But yeah, so that's what happened. But at some point, I'm not sure when I started watching Jurassic Park again. I'm not sure if I was maybe 3, 4, maybe 5. I don't know when it was, but I do know at some point when I was watching Jurassic Park again, as a little girl, that's when I no longer became afraid of the T-Rex, and I just grew to love it and to love the rest of the movie, and I just pretty much fell in love with it. And I think with Jurassic Park, that's what I think that's what made me not only fall in love with the movie, the story, the characters, and everything about it, but I think that's what made me fall in love with movies in general. So yeah, and that's why I think even as a young kid, I think you say I was pretty much this movie lover, as a child, because I just loved watching movies, like movie after movie. Like um not because like, oh, she's just lazy, she doesn't want to do anything as a kid. Like, no, it had nothing to do with that. And it's not laziness if you watch a movie, whether if it's one or two movies. But the thing is, I just loved watching movies because I just found it so fascinating that can see you can see the story come to life, and then you'll even get to recognize um, many actors, and they're playing different characters, and you're seeing how they're bringing this character to life, whether if it's a bad guy, good guy, or maybe not so much of a bad guy, but maybe just a character that's just misunderstood, and maybe that wants to be understood and wants to be accepted. So you get those characters too where they're not really bad, but they're just misunderstood. And yeah, and that's why. So yeah, that was like me sharing that, and sharing how the other times that I did watch Jurassic Park, and how each time I watched it, I just love it more, and I still do. um, the other video um, would be movie review on Three Amigos, which has got 93 views. So that's not bad. That's good considering, that I did a movie review on the movie, because I also love that movie. It's just great. It's just, very entertaining and funny to watch. And it, you just don't get those kinds of funny movies anymore. And I did kind of have a rant on that, but I don't know. I feel like that's something I'm still gonna rant on about, how comedy movies are not as genuine and funny as they used to be, especially from the 50s to the 90s, and they're just not the same anymore. And that makes me sad. So anyway, I won't go on too much about that because I already kind of did that already in my other video, but yeah, you'll know why. And for those who agree, let me know if you agree, because I don't like the kind of movies, like the kind of funny movies we have now where they use so much graphic things that show, or even so much of the foul language, which makes it sound like it should be funny and something we should laugh at if someone says the F word or anything, but I don't find it funny. I mean, because if I said anything like that, I wouldn't want anyone to laugh, to think, oh yeah, she said this, and it just sounds funny. Like, no. Because even if I were to say a cuss word myself, I'd rather let someone be like, oh, okay, she said this because she's upset, because she's not happy. I'd rather let them take it seriously rather than just burst out laughing, thinking it's funny when it's not funny. You know what I mean? And that's just what bothers me too. So, and the fifth video that has gone, I would say, and yeah, this is what I noticed, because trying to get my words. So as I was going through the videos that I've done this year, this is the one video I would say that has gotten at least the most views, and that is reacting to Three Amigos, My Little Buttercup scene. And honestly, I just love that scene. It's this very entertaining musical number, but it's also quite funny as well. And what's funny is that, they're the ones doing this musical number, which is fun to watch and funny at the same time and entertaining, but yet everyone else is just quiet, and they have this look on their face like they don't know what to do. And it almost looks like they're kind of feeling like what's going on here, almost like it's this kind of awkward, silence in a way. But yeah, that's just funny, and I just love that scene. And yeah, that has gone, did I mention how many? That has gone 169 views. So that has gone at least a little bit more views than the rest. But other than that, these videos I mentioned, these are the ones that I did enjoy making and talking about. And so, yeah, again, I'm sorry if this looks a little gloomy in here, but I think this is okay, because I'm still getting some light from outside, which is something that I've been wanting to do. So yeah, the next time I do more videos, it's definitely gonna be more, during the day where there's more daylight, because it just looks better, so yeah. So anyway, when you see this, it'll be uploaded on Christmas, so in advance, I'll just say Merry Christmas. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this, leave a like and comment down below what you think of this. And yeah, to see more movie content and dream and reaction content, subscribe and click on the bell so you'll be notified when I upload. And yeah, and that's all for today, and I'll see you at the movies.